Hi, welcome to Magpie. I'm Miss Eva, and if you're new here, this is a place where we read books and Magpie brilliant ideas. So if you're a little Magpie, stick around for reading of a great book and making a craft. That's going to bring you a lot of fun because today I will teach you how to make your very own set of cards for I Spy game. This game turned out to be the favorite game I get to play even online with my students. So get your colors and get your mood for a really fun book. Though the title doesn't sound very funny. The Day the Crayons Quit. Let's see what that is all about. All these colors, I am wondering, which is your favorite color? Can you tell which mine is? Oh, the box of crayons isn't my favorite color. Must be a super important color. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt, pictures by Oliver Jeffers. And we are not happy statement. Right away, we can see there is a problem. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. To Duncan. Hey, Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts at Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. He raised his problems. Take a look at that overworked crayon. Can you think of the red things that you like to color, that you like to draw? Plenty on my mind. Well, wonder who this is from. You guessed it right. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizards' hats. But it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. And see outside of lines. Look at that miserable fella. What color is he anyway? Well, dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I am neither. I am beige and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies and puppies while the only things I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. Duncan, Grain Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray. But that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started in your rhine peoples and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks. Pebbles, how about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time I'm the same color as the page you're using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in a rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill an empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for 2 reasons. One is to say that I like my work. Loads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel there should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking, and I can prove I am the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun in your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday, you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Huh? Your pal. And the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Dear Duncan, it's been great being your favorite color this past year. And the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. I got one of these here too. Look at that. Short and stubby. Unlike me. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I am a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Pretty Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Well, look at that crayon. Is he hiding? Why would he be hiding? Hey, Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked. I'm too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy. And Dad gave him an idea. Can you think what he might do? Did he listen to all the crayons? Let's see. Well, would you look at that orange whale and a pink airplane and a green monkey, orange sun and a black rainbow and a beige, yes, proud beige on a bear and a puppy. Wow. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him a good work sticker for coloring and a gold star for creativity. The end. What did you think of the story? Fun, huh? Time for our craft. We are making a set of I Spy game cards. Cards you can use for a game of speak or a game of storytelling. All you're going to need is some paper, colorful paper if you like, or colorful crayons. We're going to employ them all. All of them are going to be equally happy. So, to make the set of cards, you're going to use all of those things. And once they're ready, this is how you play.
Okay, so Noemi, how do you play the game? So you have now made your own set of cards. So each player will take a card, and whatever color that is, there's two versions of the game. You can either play the game where you can run and get an object that's the color of your card, which here is yellow. So you get an object that's yellow. And you can play another version of the game in a separate round where you can get the color, and whatever color your card is, then you can draw an image that's that color. So that's how the game works.
What are the maximum of players?
So there is no maximum as long as you have the correct amount of cards to have for everyone.
How is the winner chosen?
So you can just play the game for fun and not have a winner. But you can also play a game where if your objects gets chosen and you draw, then you keep a card, and whoever has the most cards at the end is the winner.
The game of speed.
So looks like you have one card and I got two cards.
Well done.
Thanks.
The game of storytelling. Pink. Storytelling time.
Once there was a beautiful butterfly.
And there was a juicy lemon.
That was laying on the ground.
Then a huge tide came in.
And everything was flooded, including the wood.
And there was a couple that loved each other so much.
But they were heartbroken to see that everything was flooded.
But in the deep depths of the flood and the river, they found a key.
And an orange key.
To be continued.
Now go and make your own set of cards.
You take a piece of paper. I've chosen this lovely craft paper. I like things that are not exactly white. So, A4. Fold it in half, because one piece of paper, but if you're using just a simple piece of paper that you have for making copies and it's white, you'll do the same thing, okay? You fold it in half, then you fold it in half again, and there you have. You don't have to measure anything. You take your scissors and you cut it, all right? I really like the colors of the papers that I have. So I'm going to draw my crayons and stick them to the paper, to the cards. Oh, I didn't think of the glue. Yeah, that's right, you need glue. If you decide that your crayons will have a black outline and will be drawn on paper, okay? Like the one that I made over here, right? This is what you're gonna have. This is what you're going to stick onto your card. You can actually see, those are Ava's, okay? You can have your very own name, okay? So if you want to do that, you need to just put the card here on the paper, so you see just about how much space it will take. You can use, okay, because you don't want to draw a big crayon and then say, oh, that's bigger than my paper. So if I keep my paper right next to it, I know that I don't want my crayon to be bigger than let's say this much, okay? I'm starting with the side so I can actually use this paper. And look at that, that's what I'm doing, okay? And I can even look at the crayon to see, okay, and then this one, let's say, has a bit rounder edge. And right here, now the trick is, you guys, to make the crayon appear 3D, you can do this trick, okay? You don't draw straight and then straight and another line straight because it looks quite flat. Look at this. If you drew just right here, I'm drawing it, another one just to show you an example. If you make it look like that, look at this. This appears to be quite round. So just imagine you drawing like a little rainbow. And on the bottom, you see, it's not straight like that. So I'm gonna make it a little rounder on the bottom. I'm going to design a little pattern here that's also not straight. Look at this, on this side it looks like there is a little bit of the sort of overshadow, and I'm going to use a marker to make the outline nice and strong. Okie, see? This way you can even add more patterns. This is orange. I actually think this is a great game if you're learning how to spell colors. If you are struggling with the names of colors such as gray and orange, well, that's a great game to take out and a great thing to design. So I'm going to just write orange. I am also using cursive. You see? This way, or uppercase letters. There we go, orange, okay? However, I really like that my crayon appears to be nice and round. Okay, time to cut your crayons. Okie daisy. You can write the color on the crayon if you like, or you can write a name on the crayon. Okay, I'm cutting out, as you can see, I'm moving the paper. All right. Time to glue. If you want just an idea, if you want to play this game outside and you want to have big cards, you might want to use a bigger A4 paper and make your crayons big. That is an idea that will work outside. If you are at a picnic with your friends in a big circle, everyone will know what your card is, and you run around and pick things from outside, come back with them and have fun telling stories or just being super speedy and inspired. Hope you had fun. See you soon at Magpie.